Alright, so the grind is finally over. I've taken my time, but I actually have completed the grind for my boy Super SAIYAN 3 Bardock. So he's already SA5. You know what's funny is I actually popped a couple Elder Kais in him immediately after I pulled him, and I was like, wait a minute, this guy, you can kind of like farm this guy's SA. Let me go ahead and do that. So what we'll go ahead and do is I have built up a couple of the extra SR Bardocks, you know, who are able to awaken to Super SAIYAN 3, and we can go ahead and put them in and get this man up to SA10. And then we could Dokkan awaken him, and I could finally test out the Super Saiyan 3 category for myself. I've heard some very good things about it. There's actually a couple different variations of the team I'm gonna run, and I want to try and run, including a version with Super Saiyan 3 Broly. I think could be pretty fun. Let's go ahead and awaken this guy. Then I'm going to level him up off screen, and we'll come back. I'll go over the team I decided to run, and we will also hop into an event and also go over Bardock himself. So let's go ahead and Dokkan awaken my boy. I'm also starting to run dangerously low on Zenny. All of the grinding, all this SA grinding I'm constantly doing is really hitting me in the wallet right now. I badly have to farm Zenny, but a good thing about no-lifing the World Tournament is you will obtain a lot of Zenny while doing that. So, BRB, I'm going to get this guy up to level 120, and then we'll hop into an event. Alright, so that grind is finally done. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock got him up to level 120. So let's go ahead and go over him, what exactly he does, and then we will hop into his own event. I figure I'll do the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock event one final time. I mean, after all, it is the new event, so might as well try it out there. So this is Saiyan's Proof of Power, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. His leader skill is the Super Saiyan 3 category, Ki plus 3 and HP 130%, and then attack and defense is 170%. So he is the second category leader that gives 170% attack to a category, which is very high. So this team, makes Super Saiyan 3 Physical Gotenks the hardest hitting TUR in the game now. Now, the second part of Bardock's leader skill is Super Intelligence types, Ki plus 3, and HP attack and defense 90%. So, the 90% is high enough that LR Gohan is actually optimal on the Super Saiyan 3 category team. I know it's crazy to a lot of people, and a lot of people aren't going to like it, but it's true. The optimal team, I believe, is Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, then, you know, you have the Friend Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, and Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Those are the main rotations. Then the floaters are Angel Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Tech Super Saiyan 3 Broly, and then also LR Gohan. That is the optimal team that will output the most damage, and that is a fact. That's not something that can be argued. That is what the optimal team for Super Saiyan 3 is, to do the most damage, though. That's what that means. You know, if you want to be a little more defensive, you could take Broly off. You know, if you just want to run a full category team, you know, LR Gohan is super powerful, but you don't have him, or you just do want to run a full Super Saiyan 3 team, then, you know, you could take him off as well. His super attack is the Rebellion Edge, which does immense damage to enemy and a medium chance to seal super attack. I've heard some people questioning why it's a medium chance to seal super attack. The reason is because if he sealed on super attack, this team would be invincible. It's literally, that is it. This team would be invincible if Bardock would seal every single time, because it's already doing 170% attack damage, and then you would make it to where, like, you have two of these guys on the team. Like, is there another, like, leader card that seals? Off the top of my head, I can't think of one. Tell me if there is a leader card, like, you know, along the line of AGL Super Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, a unit like that. I believe this is the first one to do that. You always have secondary cards that seal, like Super Saiyan Gotenks. If this guy had a 100% chance to seal, he would be, like, I mean, he would be LR worthy. Like, between the team you could build with him and the fact that he always seals and the amount of damage plus the defense he could do, he's not going to be able to do damage with the LRs. But in terms of just how overall good he is, he would be right there. So his passive skill is Super Enragement to Abduction. That is a great passive skill name right there. So obviously, if you guys are not aware of that, that's, you know, Toa and Mira basically grabbing Bardock, you know, as he's being killed by Frieza. And Bardock, you know, breaks free of their control, and he's like, motherfuckers! And goes Super Saiyan 3. You know, y'all played Xenoverse, so y'all know. So his passive skill is attack and defense 100% when performing a super attack. And when HP is 70% or below, super type allies attack plus 40%. So there's a lot to unpack here. Because of the fact that the attack and defense boosts are happening when performing a super attack, it's going to factor in links and also support units. So that is going to make this guy both a juggernaut offensively and defensively as well. Now, the one thing you're going to want to keep in mind, however, is if you put Bardock in the first slot, if he gets attacked before he attacks, then you're not going to get that defensive buff. It's very similar to like EGL Vegito, the World Tournament card. So just keep that in mind, guys. Usually, what I've noticed actually a lot lately, especially in this Bardock event, is he might attack once in that first slot, but he attacks a million times in the rest of the slots after that. So in this particular battle, I don't think that would be too much of an issue. Then also, the fact that he is like a support type unit when HP falls below 70% is really, really good. That's really interesting to me. I definitely want to see how that will factor in, like, once we're able to get that off. His links are Super Saiyan, Experienced Fighters, Over in a Flash, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, Limit Breaking Form, and First Awaken. Now, right off the bat, he shares Super Saiyan, Experienced Fighters, Over in a Flash, Prepared for Battle, and Fierce Battle with Int Gogeta. So this fucking Super Saiyan 3 Bardock is such a monster on Super Int. And honestly, I think you could get away with running Gogeta on the Super Saiyan 3 category team as well. You can get Super Saiyan Gogeta, and you can get LR Gohan on here, no problem whatsoever. Obviously, you know, Gogeta doesn't have First Awaken or Limit Breaking Form, which are 2 more attack links. But, I mean, they're sharing Experienced Fighters and Fierce Battle. So they're going to be giving each other 25%, plus Super Saiyan is 35%. So Int Gogeta plus Super Saiyan 3 Bardock give each other 35% attack. So I'm going to be doing a video, like, on the Int team now. Now the Int team is just, like, this is a huge buff. And, of course, they also share Over in a Flash and Prepare for Battle. So they're not going to need any ki either. Like, this guy is, like, Bardock's best friend. It's crazy. And, of course, last thing, he does have 2 categories as well. He has the Super Saiyan 3 category, and my boy also has the Revived Warrior category. There's a bunch of videos I'm going to do with this guy. I want to show him off on the Revived Warrior team. I also want to show him off on the Int team. I'm actually recording this just before the World Tournament starts. So what I'm probably going to do is, I mean, I have a lot. I'll tell y'all right now, I've got a lot of videos that I recorded that I have not edited and uploaded yet. So there's going to be a deluge of videos coming from your boy very soon. So here's the team I decided to go with. My Super Saiyan 3 Gohan is almost 100%. I badly want to see how strong he'll be on this team. The one negative to him, of course, is he does not share Prepare for Battle. Obviously, I have Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I have AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Now, this team is a nightmare. It's very good. Personally, for me, though, one issue I will have is I don't have dupes for most of these units. Physical Gotenks, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Bardock, Tech Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. I don't have dupes for any of those guys, so that might bring me down a little bit for this team, but I still think it's going to be an incredibly fun team to run. It's kind of like the Revived Warrior team. I don't have dupes for a lot of those units, so I mean, this is kind of like my penchant for not chasing dupes, I guess, is kind of starting to bite me in the ass a little bit with some of these category teams, but I've still got them, so it's all good. I mean, again, the units will all eventually come back. You know, down the line, we're going to see Super Saiyan 3 Bardock on a banner, and we're going to be like, this motherfucker again, no! Like, that's eventually going to happen. That's one reason, if I don't have to chase dupes, I'm not going to. So here's a good example. Oh, okay, this will be perfect. Bardock shouldn't one-shot, and we should be able to see how much damage he'll, like, or how much damage he'll take before and after. I'm really going to look forward to this. Only one Rainbow Orb for Goku. Now, one of the big things, too, about this team is you'll be able... Oh, yeah, he took no damage, by the way, so we'll have to test that on a later phase. What was I going to say? Physical Gotenks can actually get his 11 key super pretty easily on this team. So that's another reason it's so good. Obviously, in order to do that, you can't put Gotenks in the middle. But if you have Gotenks in the first slot or the last slot, you can get that 11 key super. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I kind of want to test out like how Super Saiyan 3 Gohan is going to work on this squad. So I just want to, just for a little bit, I want to leave him on rotation. I want to kind of see how much damage he'll do, see if he can crit or anything like that. We'll let my Bardock slide off. And we can kind of cycle between. One really good thing about this team is the fact that they all link so fucking well. They link so well that it's just an incredibly cohesive team because they all have Over and a Flash. The only Super Saiyan 3s that don't have Over and a Flash are the... wow, his attack stat is very high, yeah. Like, you compare my Super Saiyan 3 Gohan's attack stat to other units on the team, he's favorable there. Super Saiyan 3 Broly doesn't have Prepare for Battle, or he doesn't have Over and a Flash. GT Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta does not have Over and a Flash. And Tech Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta does not have Over and a Flash. I believe those are the only ones. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Because the SDR Vegeta, he does have Over and a Flash. Alright, so here we go. 11 key super is Death. I really wish my Gotenks was like... I'm not gonna lie, I wish I had a couple dupes for this man. Like, I went... What did I go? Like 600-700 stones on the Vegito banner? I stopped because I was doing pretty well. Let's... I want Fierce Battle active, so we'll do this. Yeah, and we'll leave Super Saiyan... Well, who will hit harder? Clearly, my Super Saiyan 3 Goku, yeah, his attack stat is way higher, but he can't crit. Alright, so we're going to leave Gotenks actually right there. Just because he can't crit, we're going to be walking into that intelligence phase next, so, you know, Angel Goku won't be as useful as he could be. Now, the other cool thing, too, is obviously Gohan is like a defensive beast. Because I have him so high in the potential system, he'll barely take damage at all. I would have put him in the middle slot right there, but I wanted Fierce Battle active for the two, you know, Tech Super Saiyan 3s we got right here. Alright, so the other good thing, of course, about Gotenks too is, you know, as the battle goes on and on, he is going to be building up that attack set of his, and he'll do more and more damage. Another unit I could put on the team is the STR Super Saiyan 3 GT Kid Goku. You know, he has a very good attack raising passive, 33%, which honestly I do think is kind of like very, very worth it for this squad. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, look how fucking... Did he get key on the map? Yeah, he got 1 key on the map. I was going to say, because usually you're only going to need to get 2 key with Gotenks to get that 11 key super, which is pretty easy. Again, I think that is one of the strengths of the team. Oh, 2.3 mil. Oh, yeah, because we're under 70%. So we have both Bardock's passives were active right there. Oh, if only my Gotenks could crit, that would have been a disgusting amount of damage. All right, so who do we got? Okay, cool. Let's... I'm going to heal, but I don't think I'm going to need to do anything else besides just pop a quick Senzu Bean right here. You know what? One thing I noticed? Okay, so I've talked about it a couple times, but I've recently picked up the Note 8, and I've been recording on that, whereas before, what I was recording on, I want to keep that red orb right there for Physical Gotenks next turn. What I've been recording on before that was always like my iPad or my iPhone. Like, you know, if you guys have ever seen any of my earlier Dokkan vids, which I feel like not a lot of people have checked out, I was mainly running on an iPhone back in the day. But, you know, then after a certain point, I switched to my iPad once I started playing JP. And I was on an emulator as well whenever I would, you know, buy stones recently to do summons. But now I decided to get the, yeah, notice how Bardock wasn't able to hurt us at all, by the way. When you use a Senzu Bean or any item on the iPad, there's a tiny little dot right in the center of the screen that I don't think is present here on the Android device, which is actually kind of interesting. It's something, I mean, I don't know if it shows up in the video, but anyone who plays on the iPhone, on iOS devices, should know what I'm talking about. There's that little dot, you could easily notice it right there on the Senzu Bean. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm really enjoying this rotation I've got right here. this AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku plus Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, they're like a very good defensive formation going on right now. This is working pretty well. They're not really taking a whole hell of a lot of damage because obviously Gohan is raising his defense by 60%, and then Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku's raising his defense by 70%. 87, yeah, that's not bad at all. And then obviously they're also getting 170% from Bardock's skill for their defense as well as attack. Yep, that's Super Saiyan 3 Gohan. I was telling cats that Super Saiyan 3 Gohan is quite fucking good. And yeah, he's pretty solid on this team. I wonder if he'll do more damage than a unit like Super Saiyan 3 Broly will because of my orb system love for Gohan. He probably will. Oh, we got the seal right there. Interesting. He probably will. Yeah, let's have Gotenks do a little love. One cool thing about this team is, I would say for the most part, like for me, rotations are not really that important. Like I can kind of just mix and match as I go along because their links are so good. You know, on most teams, oh whoa, oh I just choked right there really bad. I was not ready for that. But on most teams, you know, you're gonna want to build like your solid rotations, your foundations. But on this squad, you can kind of just let things go. I mean, obviously the one downside is Super Saiyan 3 Gohan doesn't have Fierce Battle, but outside of that, like, they've all got Fierce Battle, they all have Limit Breaking Form, they all have Over in a Flash. It's just a very fun team to run. So that was good. What did we use? One item? Yeah, we used one Senzu Bean. That was pretty good. Not gonna lie, I really like that team. I do. That's a fun team to run. I think it's important that not to force Bardock on rotation, at least for myself right now, since I don't have dupes for him. But yeah, this could work. This could work. I'm definitely gonna be trying out this Super Saiyan 3 team a lot. Maybe I'll do a race or two, see if anyone's up for that. But all right, guys, thanks for watching. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock is on the squad now. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Later.